Welcome back from the break. Now, in this week's Infocus segment, we will delve into a conversation with the winners of the Edify Crane Award. Hello there, learners. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the EduNews 360 Infocus segment. And this is a platform designated for the celebration of schools and individuals who are contributing immensely to the educational sector. Now, today on the show, we will be interacting with the winners of the 2023 edition of the Edify's Crane Typing Award. And this school is all the way in Kumasi. Springside Academy turned out as winners for this particular edition. And I have with me on the line Mr. Ephraim and a 2-year student of Side Academy. His name is Alfred Echampong. Mr. Ephraim, if you can hear me, how are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
Could you kindly speak up a bit for me, if you don't mind?
Oh, sorry. I'm fine, thank you, and I'm very well. God bless you very much for having me.
Good to talk to you.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure.
Sure. And is Alfred there? Alfred?
Yes, please, he is. He's here with me
as well. Can I hear him? Hi, Alfred. Alfred, hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Amazing. Good to have you on as well. How are you feeling, Alfred?
Good.
Nice. Right, so let me begin with you, Mr. Ephraim. Just kindly give me a short introduction about yourself and give me a background regarding your educational area as well, if you don't mind.
Okay, so my name is and I'm a teacher, Springside Academy, and I'm currently the acting headmaster of Springside Academy also.
Okay.
And I happen to also train them in the Edify Apprentice 1001 story writing project, of which my learner is a winner. And we also won the Crane Typing Project 2023 edition. So right. I've been with Springside Academy for 6 years now, moving on to my 7th year.
Nice.
I think that's how far I've come Springside.
Nice. Right. If my research serves me right, the Edify's Crane Typing Academy is a contest designated to promote, critical thinking and problem solving, as well as digital literacy skills among school children. Now, tell me about the Painting 1001 story writing project. Can you give us insight into that?
Okay, thank you very much. So the Painting 1001 story writing project is a creative writing project that seeks to enhance the literacy level of all learners. Now, for the Painting 1001 story, there's a contest that Edify organizes for its clients, core and champion schools. Okay. So every learner all across Ghana is entitled to enter. Now, you all need to write a story. Now, the story should be about anything. It does not have to follow any particular script or any particular plot. It should be the child's original story. So it will surprise you to know that Edify has story writers all from Liberia, the whole of the world. We even had some story writers from America enter this year's competition. And glory be to God, we also had writers from Ghana, and Alfred is won that particular competition. You see, the Edify story writing project, if you look at our learning nowadays, it's more focused on having to pass exams. Okay. Edify introduced this competition to help learners focus more on developing their skills. They have to devise their own stories, write it themselves. Edify eliminates plagiarized stories. So at the end of the day, they see the stories become stories that learners themselves wrote.
Okay.
So that is how the Edify Apprentice 1001 story writing project works.
Right. Now, Mr. Ephraim, if I may ask, how were you able to get Alfred to enter into this particular contest?
So last year, we had a winner from our school also during the 2022 story writing contest. And she happens to be Alfred's elder sister.
Okay.
So that brought about the motivation.
Right.
So the award was presented to her in front of the whole school. during the presentation, and you could see it brought about a lot of motivation and positive envy. So Alfred also presented a story, and at the first presentation of his story was not selected. So this particular write again, and he wrote many times, and lo and behold, one of his stories was selected. One thing about a story writing project is that you can input as many stories as you can.
Okay.
So that is how his story was selected.
Right. Now, Mr. Ephraim, let me move to Alfred. Alfred.
Okay.
Hello, Alfred. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Nice. So congratulations to you for turning out winner for this year's edition. Now, if I may ask, what was some of the experiences you had partaking in the contest, Alfred?
Having to write the story all over again.
Really?
Having to write the story all over again.
Having to write the story all over again was quite challenging.
Yes, please.
Nice. So what was your story about, though, if you can share that with us?
It was about my experience in Accra.
It was about your school and...
Speak louder, please.
Alfred.
Yes, please.
Your school was about... Your story was about your school and what?
And my family.
I can't hear you clearly.
My visit to Accra.
Oh, your visit to Accra. So share with us. How was your visit to Accra?
So describe your story.
It was a very nice experience.
Okay, which part of Accra did you visit? Because I know you reside in Kumasi, so which part of Accra did you visit?
British Accra.
British
Accra.
British Accra. I think that's Jamestown. I believe.
Yes, please.
Nice. So what did you see in Jamestown? Did you make some new friends? What did you eat in Jamestown? Can you share that with us?
There's not anything.
You said?
So tell us about your story.
I not eat anything. I not make friends, but I visited the dungeon.
You visited where?
Dungeon.
The dungeon. Oh, okay, nice. So, what did you see in the dungeons?
Bill.
And
Man.
okay, so right, Alfred, don't worry, I'll be back to you. Alfred is just 2 years, so let's just pardon him. He's building his confidence little by little. Now, Mr. Ephraim, let me come back to you.
Okay, so
what were some of the fun parts of the entire contest, if you could highlight?
I think that the whole contest in its entirety was very fun, mesmerizing, entertaining, and also very creative. You have learners who are 2 years, some are also 5 years. We had elderly ones also 10 and 12 years, all writing different stories.
Okay.
And you can see how kids can be very creative when you ask them to write stories about themselves, stories about their experiences, stories and even about their parents. Some even use their parents' life stories as their plot of the story. It was very entertaining. I remember I had to read a story about a student who was bullied and how he overcame the bullying experience.
Wow.
And after the story writing, we printed some of the stories and we displayed them as resource material for the learners to continue reading and to also challenge them to do more. So it was a very nice experience.
Nice. Now, that brings me to the question. Now, some of the stories that are written, how many phases does the contest goes through before you're able to judge someone a winner?
Okay, so the contest goes through about 3 phases.
Okay.
First of all, we have the selection phase from the school's end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when the school does the selection of the story they want to present to Edify. Now, Edify is a company on its own. that runs the program.
Okay.
So when we select the stories from the school, then we email them to Edify. Then Edify does the screening based on different categories. First, they look at the plot of the story. Then they look at the moral lesson behind the story. How effective will this story be when learners read it? How will it affect their life positively? Does it speak about anything in the society? Can this story change anything about the learner's life? Then after all that is done, then we have the final stage, the plagiarism checker. Now, if I check the stories for any plagiarized words, any plagiarized sentences, and also whether the story is someone's original story that has been written before, or it's the learner's own idea. Okay. Then after all this is done, they call the learner and interview the learner. It's a short interview that they interview the learner about the story and about. After all this is checked, then they declare the winner.
Nice. Right. So, is there a team that marks the final stories that are selected?
Yes, please. There is a team that marks the final story.
What is it? What is supposed to be the past mark to a judge or winner?
Okay, so we actually don't mark it based on marks. It's not marked based on marks, but like I said before, it's marked based on content, the arrangement of the story,
okay,
the plots, then also the moral lesson behind the story. Now, mind you, all we are seeking to do is to enhance the literacy and the writing skills of the learners. And so we don't want to award marks so that each learner feels that I did not have this particular.
Okay.
But we want to mark them using this particular script, whereby the learner story must have enough content that is edible to other learners also. The learner's organization of the story must follow in nice order so that it becomes readable. Then also the plot must be sustainable so that over years to come, learners can still read that story and still relate to it, whether it is in this year or it's in the future. Then the last one is the moral lesson. After reading the whole story, what do learners take from the story that they read?
Okay.
That is how we mark it.
Right. Right. Now, so if I may ask, what did Alfred win for turning out the ultimate winner for this year's edition?
Okay, to answer that, I will let Alfred answer it, to be fair.
Right, Alfred. So
I'll let Alfred answer what did he win, what
Alfred,
did he get.
But before we go into that, please kindly make it clear for us. Are these children helped in any way to write their stories? Before we go to Alfred.
No, please.
No form of
let me say
assistance.
There is no form of help whatsoever to the learners. The only form of help they get is from their parents.
Okay.
Be the teachers in the school or from Edify.
But how are you able to monitor these children?
Okay, so like I said before, we have other programs that we
stories
are
like you said, stories are gotten from different parts of the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the stories are gotten from different parts of the world. So all we need to do as a school is to screen the stories. Then after screening the stories, we forward them to Edify. That's the second screening. Then before that, then after that, there's our. Now, you were asking me, how do we monitor the learners to know that this is what they are supposed to write?
Yeah.
How do they write their right materials? Now, with the monitoring of the learners, first of all, we ask learners, do you have any idea? Any idea? So after they give us the idea, then we give them little tips to the idea. So we organize training sessions for the learners who are right. That is before they write. And so Edify organizes training for the teachers, and the teachers, after receiving these lessons, go on to mentor the learners. Okay, write it this way, write it that way. And after that, they go home, write their own story, put in their own words.
Okay.
Now, after the learners have submitted their work, there is no editing whatsoever. Teachers are not supposed to edit their works. They're not supposed to change their words.
Okay.
The words should be from the learner's own mouth.
Right. Now, so let's get to Alfred and get into the exciting part of this conversation. Alfred. Hello, Alfred.
Hello.
Right. So share with us and the world. What did you win for turning out, the winner as of this year's edition? What did you win?
2 bags. A Rubik's Cube.
You won what?
I won some books, a school bag, a Rubik's Cube, a science set, and a pencil case.
Oh, okay. Nice. Amazing. So what are you looking at using your prizes for? Are you going to share some with your friends, or you are keeping it all to yourself?
I will share some with my siblings and my friends.
Oh, nice, amazing. Anyway, once again, congratulations to you, and we hope you partake in more contests as well. But before I let you go, Alfred, which class are you in?
Class 2.
Class 2. Wow, interesting. Right. So let me ask you, how is the future looking like for you, Alfred? What do you want to do in the future?
To be a millionaire and a full-time story writer.
You want to be what?
A millionaire and a full-time story writer.
A millionaire. Oh, nice. I like that. And a full-time story writer, right?
Yes, please.
I can't wait to grow old and look out for one of the books you will be writing. I hope you become one of the best-selling authors from Ghana. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. So before I go to your teacher, share your final words to your parents, your friends, and everybody out there who helped you to get to where you got to, Alfred.
I would like to thank my school and my family for their support.
That's all. That's all you have, right?
Yes, please.
Nice one. Thank you for talking to us. Right. Let me wrap up with you, Mr. Ephraim. So, share with us next contest coming up for the Edifies Crane Typing Award. How are you guys going to prepare towards that? And if you can share your final words with us as well, if you don't mind, Mr. Ephraim.
Okay. So before I answer your question, a letter on Alfred A's souvenirs. After the competition, Edify pays a sum to also the winning learner.
A sum. Yes, I wanted to go into that. If there's any cash prize, but because it's later on. Okay.
Yeah, there's a cash prize.
So how much was one?
Was to its winners. And aside the cash prize also, they also publish the learner's book. So here's a published copy of Alfred A's story that he wrote, British Accra.
Okay, so where was it published, please?
Okay, so Edify publishes the book together with Seeds of Empowerment, which is a publishing company, and also Creative Writing Academy.
Okay,
so
nice.
The book is published, and also a copy is given to the learner's parents, the learner, and also to the school.
Okay.
Then also, Edify uploads a digital copy of the book onto their learning software.
Right.
So that learners across the world can read it also.
Right.
Then the learner is also invited for the Edify conference that happens every year in Accra. So this year, after this, went to Accra to receive his award in Accra.
Nice. Okay.
So the award session is twofold. Regional award in the school, then we give the national award in Accra.
Okay. Right. I didn't get the sum of amounts that was won.
Okay, so the sum is not static or based on a figure. It's actually the learner's school fees.
Okay.
So they
as a way of support
of the learner. Pardon?
As a way of support.
As a way of support. So depending on the school you go to and the amount of school fees, Edify pays all.
So does the school fees cover his entire schooling for that period, or only for a term?
It covers the term.
That particular term.
Yes, a particular term.
Right. So, Mr. Ephraim, before I let you go, kindly share your final words with us, and then we call it a good.
So, before I also sign out, I would like to say thank you very much for the interview, and also I want to say thank you to all the staff members who supported Alfred AS, and also who through their hard work and discipline has been supporting the school to move forward to this level. I want to thank my proprietor also, Mrs. Gladys Apia, for the opportunity, and also glory be to God Almighty. And we also want to thank Edify. We thank them for this innovative program. And before I also sign out, let me also say that we did not only win for the 2001 story, we also won the Crane Typing Project. It's also another program on its own, which we'll talk about that one when we meet again next time. But right now, all I want to say is thank you very much. God bless you for having me.
Right, Mr. Ephraim is the teacher for Alfred Echampong, the winner for this year's edition of the Edify's Crane Typing Award. Thank you so much for talking to us, and we hope to catch up with you some other time and have a deeper conversation on the other issues. Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Right, so that'll be all for this edition of the EduNews 360 in Focus segment. My name is Kwesi Bannerman. I sat in for Anita Yaira Beku. Catch us same time next week on this particular platform. Joy learning, keep learning. And now, here is what we have for you on Joy Learning TV.
This week on Joy Learning, basic classroom lessons are from Monday to Friday at 4:30 p.m. with a repeat at 6 o'clock a.m. Monday, Basic 5, Mathematics, Numbers and Numerals, Counting and Representing Whole Numbers up to 100,000. Tuesday, Basic 6, ICT, Generation of Computers, 4th and 5th generations. Wednesday, Basic 4, English Language, Phonics, Reading. Thursday, Basic 5, Integrated Science, Classification of Materials based on their properties. Friday, Basic 6, Mathematics, Counting and Representing Whole Numbers up to 1 million using multi-base block and token of currency notes. JHS1 lessons are from Monday to Friday at 3:30 p.m. with a repeat at 6:30 a.m. Monday, ICT, Technology in the Community. Tuesday, Integrated Science, Importance of Water Cycle. Wednesday, Social Studies, Importance of Water Cycle. Thursday, English Language, Demonstrative and Interrogative Pronouns. Friday, French. JHS2 lessons are from Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock p.m. with a repeat at 11:30 a.m. Monday, RME, Work. Tuesday, Mathematics, Rational Numbers Part 1. Wednesday, Integrated Science, Alloy. Thursday, ICT, Search Engine. Friday, Social Studies, Ghana's Cooperation with Other Nations Part 2. JHS3 Revision Show is on Monday to Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. with a repeat at 12:30 p.m. Monday, English Language, Descriptive Essay. Tuesday, Integrated Science, Science-Related Industries. Wednesday, Mathematics, Vectors and Bearing. Thursday, RME, Decency and Substance Abuse. Friday, French. SHS1 new lessons are from Monday to Friday at 1:30 p.m. with a repeat at 5 o'clock a.m., 7:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. Monday, Financial Accounting, Cash Book. Tuesday, Literature, Binti Populous. Wednesday, History, West African Coastal States. Thursday, GKA, Prehistoric Art. Friday, Core Math, Plain Geometry. SHS2 lessons are from Monday to Friday at 2:30 p.m. with a repeat at 4 o'clock a.m. Monday, Elective Math, Mechanics, Static 1. Tuesday, Core Math, Mensuration Part 2. Wednesday, GKA, African Art. Thursday, Cost Accounting, Cash Book. Friday, Chemistry, Solution of Salts. SHS3 Revision Show is on Monday to Friday at 7:30 p.m. and a repeat at 9:30 p.m. Monday, Financial Accounting, Accounting Ratio. Tuesday, Physics, Dimensions, Hooke's Law and Motion. Wednesday, History, Discussion of WASI past questions. Thursday, English Language, Writing Narrative Essay. Friday, General Agric, Farm Power. The Career Trail shows on Saturday at 4 p.m. with a repeat on Monday at 5 p.m. and on Friday at 8:30 a.m. EduNews 360 shows on Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m., Sunday at 12:30 p.m. and on Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. For more videos on our lessons, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Joy Learning TV. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Joy Learning TV and on Instagram at Official Joy Learning TV. Joy Learning, keep learning.
Do you have anyone you want to celebrate in the month of October? Then make sure you send details of that person to us on Joy Learning TV so that we can celebrate that favorite person for you. Are you wondering how you can do this? Watch this.
It's time to wish your loved ones well on that special occasion. Is it the birthday or anniversary of your child, friend, classmate, your schoolmate, your teacher, or non-teaching staff of your school? The all-new JL Birthday Wish by Ghana's #1 educational TV channel hits your regular classroom screen. And as usual, it is time for Jack to play and have fun. It has been made easy for you, and this is how. Send a picture of your loved ones. Add their names, school, and location, and a heartwarming birthday message. And finally, follow us on official Joy Learning TV on Instagram, like the JL Birthday Wish post, and tag 5 friends. Send it to our WhatsApp line 0247 108 738. And voila! Your birthday wish will be aired on Joy Learning TV and all our social media platforms. Learning is made fun with the JL Birthday Wish. Joy Learning. Keep learning.
That'll be all for this week's Edu News 360. Do catch us same time next week. It's bye for now. Do enjoy the rest of our programs. Joy Learning. Keep learning.